let's
the
start with
five
the
love
five
languages.
languages first, and then I want to pick your brains and
All
see
right.
with your experience how well you can see through me.
Okay. And these are in no particular order of importance. Okay. But one of the love languages is words of affirmation, which you mentioned earlier. Such just positive statements. You look nice in that outfit. I appreciate what you did. You know, one of the things I like about you, it's just words that affirm the other person. Sometimes there's an ancient Hebrew proverb that says life and death is in the power of the tongue. We can kill people by the way we talk to them, or we can give them life. So, words of affirmation. And then acts of service, doing something for the other person that you know they would like for you to do. That's the language the gentleman I just talked about was speaking. He was doing all these things for his wife. He was loving her. It just that
Mm.
wasn't her love language. And so acts of service. And then there's gifts. It's universal to give gifts as an expression of love. I mentioned my background in cultural anthropology. We've never found a culture where gift giving is not an expression of love. And the gift doesn't have to be expensive. We've always said it's the thought that counts. You were thinking about me and you got
Yes, I
something
was
for
in
me.
that store and I saw this little thing and reminded me of you, and I brought it as a token of my of that feeling I had and thinking of you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And
Hmm.
then there's quality time, giving the other person your undivided attention. I do not mean sitting on the couch watching television. Someone else has your attention. TV is off, computer is down, we're not answering our phone, we're giving each other our undivided attention. The lady who said, we don't ever talk, this was her language. She didn't mean they didn't discuss logistics, who's going to take the kids to school, which restaurant you want to go to. She didn't mean that. She meant we don't ever sit down and look at each other and give each other our undivided attention and talk about life together. She was begging for quality time. And then number five is physical touch. We've long known the emotional power of physical touch. That's why we pick up babies, hold them, kiss them, and cuddle them. Long before that baby understands the meaning of the word love, the baby's feeling love. So those are the five. And of course, as we mentioned, each of us has a primary love language. One of these five is more important than the other four. Now, we won't turn away any one of them. All of them are fine. But if we don't receive love in our primary language, we will not feel loved, even though the person is speaking some of the other languages.
Hmm. So, what is your quick guess about me? What's my love language, Dr. Chapman?
Well, you told me that you're a teacher. Uh, so I tend to think toward acts of service, but I'm not sure.
Acts of service, quality time and acts of service, they're very close.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
You're
and
very right.
sometimes the primary and the secondary can be very close.
They're very close. Good. Excellent.